Hi there, my name is Simon, and together with my wife Kathy and our two dogs Wally and Coco, we live aboard our 57-foot narrowboats and cruise the canals and rivers of the UK. We've been doing this now for 5 years. We live aboard full-time and thoroughly enjoying ourselves. Definitely a lifestyle, especially for a retired couple like ourselves. Highly recommend it. Very relaxed. Very different to what we've been used to all of our lives. In this video we're continuing on from Pollington towards Knottingley, but we'll probably stop in Heck for a couple of days. We're in no great rush to get anywhere. Also, by the time we get to Heck, the engine would have performed its three main functions, which is 1, propelling us along, 2, charging the batteries, and 3, generating enough hot water for us to shower tonight. Normally we would be using our Webasto diesel heater to create hot water if we haven't run the engine, or as the weather gets better and the sunny days get longer, we then use electric to heat our water. Enjoy! Nice walk along the bank here as well. Then can drop down into a wider section, but it's also only summertime walks, because otherwise it's just knee deep in mud. A straight section with the blue bridge in front of us is the railway bridge, and as we go under there we go into, it's actually Great Heck, not just Heck, it's Great Heck. It's a very nice pub there. We've had several Sunday lunches. I think we're going to have a look, see if we're more there. There's no facilities, nothing particularly. It's opposite a small boat club, South Yorkshire Boat Club I think it's called. A couple of swans, teenagers next to us there. Wally doesn't react to them anymore. In the past he would have been talking to them. It's now become pretty blasé about these things. Along this section, on the left-hand side, there's quite a high embankment. The embankment's obviously built to level out the ground, as these are contour canals. There are some very big embankments we've travelled over on other canals as well, but this one's, don't want it springing a leak here. Getting higher on both sides, probably 3-4 meters above ground level, which is why both sides have got the steel work that's retaining, and some of the sections where there's very little pressure on it, it's stonework. And along this part is all steel. Solitary wind turbine chugging away on the side. And these fields are all planted with who knows what. As you can see the rows, but I don't know. I think sugar beet's quite big. Potatoes. I'll have to do some homework. of the electronic variety to see what I can find. At least the sun's coming out again. Fairly big little wind turbine there, and behind it I think is some form of concrete factory. I say that because I've seen some of the dump is further along on the right hand side is concrete. Now whether it's ready mix trucks, ready mix concrete, there are silos in there, or if it's concrete products, I'm not sure. Considering I spent most of my life making concrete, brings back some memories. You can see behind us, the sun's probably affecting the lens. Oopsie, little bump. Here's another perspective. Where are we going? On steering. Long distance. Periscope up. Oopsie. Waggling around a bit. Off to the right hand side is a construction site. There was a lot of earthworks being carried out towards the end of last year. Now I see there's a fairly large crane in place. Not sure what they're building. Warehouse probably. There's some huge warehouses in this area. I don't know what this one's going to be. By the amount of earthworks that was carried out, it's probably going to be fairly substantial. But I'm sure we'll watch it grow over the next couple of months as we travel backwards and forwards around here. I have moved the camera onto the other side of the boat just to give you a different perspective. Also, shortly when we go around the bend up ahead, we may well be mooring up, and we will be mooring up on the right hand side. So don't want to risk knocking the camera into the water or something while we're climbing on and off, tying the boat up. This is my one and only cell phone. Would be not a good idea. See, there's some debris on our left hand side in the water. You do have to keep an eye out for logs, planks, general rubbish. But these canals I'd like to say all the rubbish in them is windblown, but sadly not necessarily. Well, it might be dumped on the bank and then get blown in by the wind. But the debris and junk in the water is frightening. And as you're propelled by a propeller, that gets quite tangled up at times with old ropes, Hessian bags, bulk bags, tents, sleeping bags, pillows, all sorts of nasties. That's fun for another day. This is Heck Railway Bridge. Pretty modern. This is a high-speed line. Group of boats here. Again, it's popular mooring if you have a car, as there is road access. Also to the right hand side is actually a light aircraft airfield. I've never seen it used, but it's marked on the map as an airfield. And up in one of the corners there's a building which probably would be big enough to be a hangar for a light aircraft. So it is marked on the map as a airfield. So if anybody wants to visit, come by helicopter. Train going across the bridge behind us. Another old swing bridge we're going through. It's been dismantled, but the narrows remain. Sort of just been to feed across to the farmers' fields from the road. The cruisers. Farmers' fields and out towards Heck. Here we are coming up to the place we want to moor at Heck. There's old buttresses here for a bridge that used to go across the canal. I believe it was a railway. Long gone. I assume the high-speed one that we've just been under has taken the place of these ones. This is another spot where you can moor up and park your car. I'm not too sure how keen the fishermen are on you doing that, but that's the way things go. Let's see where we're going to find a piece of Anko. What? Yeah. Let's slow things down and see what's available. In your basket, boy. Stay there. Very hard to judge the space between the boats. might be enough room between the wide beam and then that narrow beam, eh? Oh, there's a boat coming towards us. Should we go in front of the white one?
Behind the wide beam.
Yeah. I'm not sure if there's enough space. Do you want to go in there? Should we go and try it? Yeah, we can always spin around and come back out. You know what, we're going to go in here. I know there's some hooks and things a bit further up. I'm just going to keep on going forward for a bit. Just keep the front off. I almost think we've done this before. All we do is just keep moving up till we're quite close to the boat in front. Don't leave big gaps. I'm going to have to use pins here. So we finish off the mooring, and then we're going to stay a couple of days here at Heck. Very nice spot. Relax a little bit. It's been a hard day sailing, as you may have noticed. Just chill out and enjoy. The weather doesn't look great, but that's the way it goes. Please subscribe, it's for free, and push the like button, and until next time, be safe.